Today we're going to see how we can draw a cradle. That's this cradle right here. And in third angle orthographic. So, what is the first thing we do when we do instrumental drawing? Align your page to the T-square. Okay, so we are aligned to this one here, which is a printed line because we are never sure that the page goes through the printer straight. Come on. Right. Are we aligned? No, we're not aligned. So I'm going to align that there. Okay, so the first line we're going to do is we're going to connect these starting points. This is given to us. When we're experts, we'll have to make our own starting points and plan out a page accordingly. But for now, that we have starting points, we can draw these all the way across the side of the page. Where are my set squares? Somebody has taken the liberty of rearranging these desks, and I don't have set squares. You see them? Yes. Okay, that's a really inconvenient place to have them. Okay. And here, so please do follow along if you are watching. Includes you too. Okay, now that we've connected these starting points, let's work towards creating the 3 crates or invisible boxes of the views. So we want to look at the reference here, and we need the full length. So this one here says what? 130. So we'll put the 0 on this starting point and go 130 across. Put the tiniest dot, half the size of an ant's head, and we're going to produce a line through that all the way up the page. We'll just see if this is a better view. Shimmy this across. Somewhat better. Oh. And now we want the full height. What is the full height? It says 56. So, put the 0 on the bottom line there. We're measuring up 56. A dot half the size of an ant's head, and then using the T-square plugged into the drawing board, a line all the way across. How wide is this cradle? We see that it is this measurement, this wide. So we want to know the width for our end elevation or the height for our plan. So that is 68. So across here we're going to measure with the starting at this starting point for the end elevation across 68, a dot half the size of an ant's head, and through that dot we're going to go all the way up where it hits this 45-degree line, which we'll extend out a little bit, and then from there looking over the T-square to make sure that we are right on the dot, pen directed towards the T-square and all the way across. Okay, I just need to extend up these lines a little bit because it's longer than I thought. And this measurement here should be 68. A little bit inaccurate there, mine's measuring almost 70. So we'll just check. 68 there. That's because that inaccuracy came by because my set square wasn't resting completely on the t-square, or my t-square moved. So I'm just going to redo that line. And if I was working in pencil, I could pencil it out. However, I'm going to make a mental note it's this line and not this line. Okay, so we've done our 3 views. 1, 2, 3, the plan, the main elevation, and the side elevation. Let's do the inside details. First, I'm going to work on the main elevation because that is the where is that view? The main elevation is the view which has the most detail. So, we're going to work on the main elevation and then go from there. Once we've done that, we'll have all the details for the side and the plan view, I suspect. So, here we go. From the right, we need a measurement for that flat part, just 30 going inward from our starting point. If you need a paper, there's one up here. Okay, so with those measurements, all the way up the page. All the way up the page. And that flat part is 12 millimeters above, so just making tiny little marks, half the size of an ant's head, and bringing them all the way across. We want the flat part for this bit here, which appears to be not given. However, the radius for this is given, and it's 25. So from the middle, we'll go to the radius here. So what's the middle of 130 across? It's 65. Now, that right there will be a center line, so I'll just produce in my center line here. I'm just going to find the center point, which is 20 below. And the center line goes through here. And so we need our compass. And if the radius is 25, we're going to set our compass at 25. So put the pointy end on the 0 and the pencil on the 25. Found our center, so it comes around. And so this gives us the sides, which will come all the way up and all the way up. Now that's our shape, and we have most of the details for everything, but this end here goes all the way across, and we'll get a dashed line on the right elevation, which is the side of that rounded out bit in the cradle, the bottom of the cradle. With all the details in, we're going to start with the presentation lines, and we'll start right at the top so we're not going back and forth and making smudges. So basically that's our orthographic view just finished. When you get expensive compass sets, you can actually get an attachment to put a pen inside a compass. And you can produce this line perfectly. However, this is the way I was taught. Freehand, very carefully going around or over a pencil around that circle. And that seems to do it just fine. The center lines need to be, just go over there so it's very clear that they are center lines. You'll note that the center lines go over the view over there. That is done apart from the labels. I'm going to not do the label here because I'm not sure if I'll have enough room for the next drawing up there. In any case, this is called the main elevation with beautiful capital graphics letters. And we're effectively finished there.